Hey guys, so I'm going to be doing a video explaining, my goal is to see how lifebinder is now that they've made the change where it does a healing over time during the effect, and it still ends off with doing a giant heal at the end. I believe that the goal here is to give this to either a solo tank, which we have, or to give it to a diver, which we also have, and let it to where it heals for a good chunk while we're going out. In this case, I'm going to be going the Q build. The reason that I tend to pick Q build is if you have a solo tank, Q build gives you the easiest way of healing them as well as healing your backline. So, because you're going to have a lot of backliners, so being able to toss big heals on people in the backline and be able to pick up flowers is always nice. Then you can save some other abilities for healing everyone else later. In this particular game, we are going against a full team comp, while we have just pretty much randoms on our team. So I do want to get near the globes. Even though I don't have the globe quest, up until level 7, I have no way to regulate my health. So we need to have these little health regulations. Just little globes here and there. Anything like that's always really nice. You'll see me, I'm kind of just heading down for now, and I'm just going to kind of focus. I don't want to actually push this out any, just because there's no reason for me to try to push this out. So I'm probably just going to kind of hang out here. I want to get the minion kills as they die. Yeah, we will want someone else to go bot, but they're going to send down Greymane. I was just kind of waiting for them. Once they actually get down here, I'm just going to head up, and I'll let him deal with this. Now, when I get up here, my goal is to get them as high health as I can, so I'm going to toss out one of these. I'm going to toss out a W. And you always want to toss out your Qs before your W goes off if you can, as it gives you the opportunity to lose your health so you can gain it back later. Early game, it's just keeping people up. When you hit level 7, you get your good heals, and ultimately right now I'm just going to try to activate my abilities off cooldown, keep my health full. Because you can see, like, by the time we'll need my W again, it's going to be up, but now I at least stay full health in case there's an engagement. I can poke, but I don't want to be too predictable with my E, so you can see that I usually play really safe with my E. Early game, you can get away with a lot, but late game, it's very, very difficult to do it. So I'm just going to toss a W back here. He should be able to get here in time. Oh, he stepped back for... Oh, I still got the heal. Nice. And another Q. See how I can still keep him pretty much full health, and I'm not really worrying about my mana too much. Now, I always go the high health grants movement speed, because later on I'm going to have a lot of health. I'm always going to have something to give me my health back. And I'm also going to have flowers to keep my health available. As you can see, I just use my W off cooldown just to keep myself healed up, so that I can heal other people later. We do have someone here. I'm not going to activate anything. I will get a fountain, just so that we're available. Normally in this situation, you don't want to get a fountain. You want to simply go back, and then you want to have the fountain available when you need it. I'm going to go down bot and soak, probably, as he's coming up here. No, we can probably aggressively push for one of these. I do have... Whenever you're full health, you want to make sure that you're getting your health regen, so I always toss out a heal really quickly. And then when you're no longer full health, you kind of just want to hold off. I could be using my E to clear this faster, as it doesn't take mana after the second time you use it, so it's pretty safe to use it. I'm just going to do a heal here really quick. And if they try to play really aggressive in here, we can always fight them back with Dragon. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to toss down a W. We're going to toss down another W. We're going to heal everyone back to full health. And this also gives us enough time to finish off this objective. I want to make sure that I have everyone healed up. You see, we got this objective for free, purely because we had that. I'll just toss my extra heals out, because why not? Gotta pad my stats. No, that doesn't actually pad stats. Now we can go up here and we can play aggressive. And that's free. And I'm going to heal everyone back up again. And there we go. I missed my E like a boss. No. Alrighty. Again, just keeping him full health. You can see how even without my flowers, I can still keep myself healed up with just globes and with my other abilities. But I will want to pick up my Life Blossom. Now that I have Life Blossom, you can see that I can now heal people up really easy. I'm going to... Oh, I should have just done a heal there. I was going to wait until I got to 75%. I thought Urel would be able to just do a quick trait Q. Normally, Urel has a stupid amount of self-healing. we were able to get both of those. I'm going to focus on soaking. People don't realize that its support needs to soak so much, but you often need to. So I'm going to just use my E to wave clear quickly, as that's all I can really do. So I'll do one E down the entire wave, and then I want to position to where my E hits the most amount of units. And you can see this crit damage that I'm getting allows me to quickly clear the wave so I can move down to bottom lane. So I am covering multiple lanes here. It kind of sucks. I need to save Greymane. And I can even pick up a flower. I need to dodge a hook. Nope, I don't. Never mind. And I can heal him one more time. Pick up another flower. And now I've got a lot of healing, as well as we're covering all of the lanes. This is a pretty good spot for us. We want to try to get some... we honestly probably want to play safe until we get our... He's got to stay in that. I picked up the flower. I got another flower. And I've got the lowered cooldown, so I can keep using my flowers. And this is what I love about Q build. Once you hit this level, you're one of the strongest healers in the game. I'm not even kidding. It's a stupid amount of healing, honestly. Again, picked up another flower. Killed him. Picked up another flower. It's just so much healing, guys. You can see how I'm just keeping everyone full health, even though they're taking a lot of unnecessary damage. And Alexstrasza can cover multiple lanes, which makes her just really, really a scary person to face. And again, picked up another flower. I want to get back into the ones that are in the fight, though. We are getting Lifebinder, as that's the one that we wanted to show in this video. Now, I'm going to use Lifebinder once just to show you how much healing it gives during the thing, and it's a very low cooldown. So I'm going to have Lifebinder up by the time the next objective spawns, or at least by the time we need to fight. I should, anyways. I'm going to just back up. And I'm going to head down there. I do have dragons still, and they didn't see that I used Lifebinder, so we're still really good. I'm gonna head down here, and I'm gonna use my flowers to keep this guy healed up. I don't even need to use my my W. I can just simply stay at full health, use flowers on him, and get him full health pretty quickly. Just one more flower should do it, and then I'll join my team. And my team is just dominating. You can see how much healing. I'm literally doubling the Uther's healing, as well as I'm still keeping up in siege with a lot of their other people, by making sure that I'm clearing up waves and getting experience, as well as the dragon that I used allowed us to grab the first objective and the second objective. So Alexstrasza is very, very powerful, and I just wanted to kind of show her her new stuff, because her new build does seem really cool. I'm going to activate one of these down here, give myself some health, pick up a flower. So the goal here was to be able to give Greymane the ultimate ability, kind of like this right here. So he could go in and dive if he wanted to during that, but he decided not to, which is perfectly fine. Normally I'm going to activate that right as they dive, because there's no range limit. Once you use that, you're free to use it whenever you want to. Like, you're free to leave and go wherever you want to, which is really, really nice. So you can see I'm still keeping everyone full health, picking up flowers, just going well. This is not usually the build that I recommend. I mean, it's not that I don't like this build. It's the fact that it usually isn't that great with a lot of frontliners, because you can't pick up flowers. But other than that, I love it with a few backliners and only one or two frontliners. It's very powerful because the flowers are really easy to pick up, because you're normally using it on people who are in the backline. So again, I'm going to get a flower in the backline, and then I'm just going to do a heal in the front line. Then another flower, heal. I'm not sure if there's anyone that we need to pacify. Malthael's not as scary, and the rest of their frontliners, I mean, we could pacify the Raynor. I'm actually thinking about just getting life unbound so I can heal the Garrosh a little bit easier. Pacify would be nice against Raynor, though, just being able to mitigate his damage a little bit. I'm not going to worry about helping her out with that. She has that, no problem. Yeah, let's maybe go for a, I don't know. Let's go with a life unbound. Normally you want to go pacify, just lowering the damage of their main people. Main damage dealers. Alright, what do we've got going on? He won't be able to flip because we've got an ult going on. Nice Q. Oh, that was good for us. Just going to keep them all full health. I won't be able to... Oh, yeah, I will be able to pick up the flower. Nice. I'm going to give him just a heal right there. I'm going to do one of these, and then I'm going to give our diver a big heal. Now he can dive in if he wants to. Again, doesn't need to. The range is okay, and that's the reason why I'm kind of pre-predicting a lot of things, is because I'm expecting him to dive in. I'm activating it so he has a stupid amount of healing, and the cooldown's so low that you can use it like this and no one wants to attack him. So it's almost like having a divine shield, because no one wants to do any damage to it, so they're not going to do any damage. I'm going to probably just anchor a bush, because they don't need any healing right now. And I just want to make sure that we have vision on them when they try to run in. Like you can see, a vision. I need to dodge the hook here, probably. I mitigated the Malthael's ult. So you can see if I get thrown by Garrosh... Oh, he threw me the wrong way. That's fine. It actually worked out really well. Gonna get the heals off. Ooh. Oh, that's interesting. I'll take that. Now, this way, I'm actually going to just heal off of the Garrosh. I'm going to heal him to full health, and then he's going to heal me to full health. So this allowed me to stay in the fight for even longer, so I used it to heal myself this time. And I can still... I'm back to having my infinite Qs going once again with all the flowers. I didn't need any downtime. The anchoring the bush was a lot bigger of a risk than I should have taken. We should have had Garrosh anchor the bush, and then I could have helped Alarak with this. I'm going to go heal Greymane. We're still pretty much dominating. Again, my healing is doubling the Uthers, and I'm also pretty scary. I'm covering multiple lanes and just being a menace. Is it the ult that's broken? Probably not. But at level 20, we'll see what it does. I'm just going to get the Discipline. I can heal him. We don't have any vision, so this is where we are going to let probably someone else tank. Oh, they're there. Yeah, just gonna ping. And again, I just needed to heal myself above 75%. I don't have a dragon, but I do have a nurse, so we'll see. Ah, he's dead. Wait, there it is, full health. Okay, that's really good. The healing kept him alive long enough so he survived, and then the final piece went through, which was just enough. I can perma-slow this Uther. You can see how I just keep a slow on him forever. I'm gonna just do a nice heal right there, and I'm gonna pick up my flower and then get another heal in. And I should be able to get them all back up to full pretty quickly. There's a flower, there's a nice 1,000 heal, one more flower. Awesome. Everyone's just about full health again after the fight. This build of Alex Strauss is definitely one of the best ones for short fights that you get out of the fight and you can full heal everyone. So it's really, really nice. But I do like the ult. I mean, I used to use it for just solo tanks where you just wanted to keep one tank alive, and it worked really well, especially with someone like Garrosh who gets low, and then you just you toss an ult on him. He's hard to kill at low health, and he gets full healed. But since they buffed it, I feel like it's good for divers as well, which is what I've been trying to use it on with Greymane. And the cooldown's so low that even if you do bad ones, it's still really, really good. So I've been actually really liking this ult. I know that I'm probably going to make the title of this video something like, is Lifebinder back, or is Lifebinder OP? I personally think that with the healing amount that it has, it is a little OP. Just because its cooldown's so low. The other one's a 100-second cooldown, so you can only use it like every other fight, and then you try to alternate that with your dragon. In this case, you don't need to do that. You can use it every single fight, and still have your dragon available for every other fight. There's no downside to this ult other than the fact that you're not getting your other ult, which is very good. And your other ult's great for divers too. I know I'll probably have a comment that's like, but isn't the other ult good for divers? And it certainly is. But the fact that you can just do a ginormous heal to someone and you don't need to waste a 100-second cooldown, it's only a 60-second cooldown, is incredible. Oh, Urel's ganking, or flanking, I mean. So I'm just going to activate a W right here. And I drop down a little flower. Let me get a slow off. He got a nice. And I'm just going to activate one of these. Boom. Heals that person. So she's full health. He's full health. He's full health. Now I just need to heal one more. And look at... Oh, man. This is brutal. I'm just going to drop down one of these. Full heal her. Look at that. And full heal him up. Look at all that healing. It's crazy. I mean, I probably would have won in either build, to be completely honest. While they are a big team anyways. I'm going to W, and then I'm going to reset my W with my dragon. I'm going to get heals off, and I'm just going to auto-attack the core. So is the ultimate overpowered? I think it's really viable. It's safe for me to say that this ultimate is now a viable option. Is it overpowered? I don't think so. But the fact that its cooldown so low, I definitely not only think it's viable, I think it could be on the verge of being overpowered just because of how often you can be casting this. And its level 20 upgrade is 6 seconds of like unkillability. So overall, it is a very, very incredible thing. I'm literally tripling the healing of the enemy Uther. I also have more siege damage than him. I was definitely scarier in every possible sense of the word. So that is the new ultimate ability, Lifebinder. Probably not the best game to show it because we kind of just stomped. But overall, I healed 50% of the damage that was dealt to my team. It was incredible. And I never felt like... I used my R a lot, and I never felt like it was wasted because it's such a low cooldown that even on the times where I tossed down a Greymane and he didn't dive in, which he played it smart. He didn't realize I was going to do that every time. But if he did realize it, I do think it's going to be a solid pick for if you have a really strong diver like a Genji or a Tracer, or if you have a solo tank like a Garrosh or a Diablo, something with a giant health pool that they can get low and you can just toss an ult on them, heal them up until that 2 seconds procs, boom, full health. You saw that there was a time I saved the Yrel, a time I saved the Garrosh, as well as I was able to keep everyone at full health through and through just about everything. So overall, I think it's a very strong ultimate ability now. I wouldn't call it OP, but I would say it's definitely as strong as the other one, and it just has its own situations of which one's better here and there. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and you feel free to check out some of my other videos. I have a bunch of series that are all really good. Some of these gameplay ones, I've got 4 mistake videos. I've got specific why the pros play on different heroes, as well as a variety of tips and tricks. So check out all of those and feel free to subscribe. Thank you very much.